Let us look at factorization by taking out the common factor. So one of the most fundamental approach is this in factorizing a polynomial or an expression. Suppose in an expression there are several terms. If there is a factor, common factor in each of the term, then we divide each of the term by that common factor and taking it out as a multiple. Here also I would like to give a numerical example. Suppose we have 8 minus 4. We know that 4 is in this 8 and there is 4 over here. So this can be written as actually 1 into 8 minus 1 into 4. Here since 4 is common, you are going to divide each of the term by 4. 1 into 4, it is actually a multiplication, right? So 1 into 8, 1 into 4, 1 into 4 by 4 and take out 4. So 1 4s are 4, 2 4s, 1 4s are 4, 1 4s are 4. Now we are getting what? 4 is out. So 2 is the first term minus 1. In the same way, we can also have some polynomial examples here. Suppose we are having AB minus B. Here B is present in both the terms. So the common factor is B. Take out B and divide each of the term by B. Then it is B. B and B will be cancelled. When it is cancelled, it is actually 1 into B. So B into A minus 1. Let's give one more example. Suppose we need to just have with higher powers also, right? So we have A square B minus AB. A square B minus AB is actually A into B. A square is A into A minus AB. So the common factor is AB here. Here what we will do, we will take AB out, then A square B by AB minus AB by AB. Here AB and AB will be cancelled and the left out is 1. B and B will be cancelled. When A is cancelled by this 2, you will have A left. So the answer to this will be AB into A minus 1. Let's go for one more example. Suppose you are having 12AB minus 3B. Here each of the variable have got some coefficients. AB has got a coefficient of 12 and B has a coefficient of 3. So this can be written as actually B is present in both the terms and 3 is over here. In the 12 there is 3. So we should not be like if there is 5, we can't say that there is 3 in 5. So only when you can express this as a product. So 12 can be written as 3 into 4 into AB minus 3B. We know that now 3 is present in both the terms, B is present in both the terms. So what you can do is 3 and B you can take out. So 3B can be taken out. Then what is left? 4A is left in this and nothing is left in this. Nothing is left means this is 1 into 3 into B. Okay. So it is, we can write it as 3 into 4 into AB minus 3B. What we have taken out is 3B. So we are going to divide by 3B. Then 3B and 3B cancelled. We left out 1. B, 3, 3. So the answer here is 3B into 4A minus 1. So one more example. Here I'll just give a slightly different example. Suppose we have got a number like, polynomial like 5A into B plus C minus 10A square into B plus C. In this kind of examples, this B plus C should be taken as a single thing because according to the Bodmas rule, you will have to do that first, right? So B plus C means you will just have to add first and then only you have to multiply with things. So here also this is one term and this is also one term. In each of the term, b plus c is one factor, a is another factor, 5 is another factor, because 10 can be written as 2 times 5. So what we have understood is 5a into b plus c can be taken out. In that case, 5a into b plus c, what we have taken out, with that we have to divide. 5a into b plus c minus 10a square into b plus c divided by 5a into b plus c. Now b plus c and b plus c will be cancelled, 5 will be cancelled, so 2 will be left, a and a will be cancelled, b plus c, a, 5. So same number, so 10 by 10 is 1, 5a into b plus c by 5a into b plus c is 1 now. So it is 5a into b plus c into 1 minus 2a. So the answer to this question will be like this. So that is how we proceed with factorization of a polynomial. In the next video, we'll be dealing with factorization by grouping, and then quadratic polynomial of, factorization of quadratic polynomial.